It's all mobile devices. Thank you.
And I was like, she was like, you're not gonna come through there, are you? You're gonna bail on me. I was like, no, I'm not bailing. We'll drive next morning. You're gonna have to drive us. I might not even talk to you. I might be smell really bad. I was like, but I will not bail on you. She's like, okay. So she picked me up straight from Kyle's the next morning. And I got in the car, I was like, no, no, no. And I slept for like 3 hours. Woke up like kayak in the sun for 2 hours. Yeah, I drank a lot of water. And I did not complain, because if I complained it would have been on me. It should have been like, yeah, that was your fault. Like, dumbass. I think I had like a lot of beef jerky and Gatorade. Protein and salt, like what I needed. I think we're gonna move into Kyle's house. But we'll be able to host a lot better. It's like a real house. Really milking this thing. It's really making this fun. It's gonna cost like 40 grand. It'll probably end up being like 40, 50 grand or something. Maybe the regular one costs 40. Oh, okay. Like that video.
Racing has much to teach us. A car cannot only be fast in a straight line. It must be fast regardless of condition. The driver must be able to control speed at will. This is our key philosophy. Subaru Technica International builds faster drivers. From the Roll Rolling Championships and class wins, 24 hours of Nürburgring, STi has shown what is possible with this philosophy. Beyond our storied achievements in racing, it is our special limited S-Series that captures enthusiast imaginations most. From the debut of the 22-beat Giant Killer to the Type RA-R and the vaunted S-Series. These special vehicles translate that which we have learned in racing to build better drivers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President Subaru Technica International, Yoshio Hirakawa.
Thank you. It is a great pleasure for me to be with you today. I'm honored to share some important news and history about Subaru Technica International, also known as STi. STi was founded in 1988 as a subsidiary of the Subaru Corporation. What makes STi unique to this automotive world is its philosophy, which states what is behind the wheeling, as important as what is under the hood. In other words, inspiring driver confidence is a strategy that has fueled our global reputation for performance car success. This is especially true in motorsports, where we engineer vehicles to make them more responsible, pushing them harder and closer to their limit, and with impressive results. In 1990, after the start of our participation in the World Rally Championship Series, we won 3 consecutive manufacturers' titles. We then moved to circuit racing and achieved 5 class wins in the Nürburgring 24-hour race, considered toughest endurance test in the world. Now, how do these motorsports victories translate to the models we modify for the street? It is important to understand, as an in-house tuner simply modify cars to make them faster. At STi, we modify the car to react to the driver's will, enhancing total performance and providing speed with control and enjoyment. STi vehicles empower drivers. Over the year, we have achieved this by sticking with our core technology package, the Subaru Boxer engine, symmetrical all-foil drives, and exceptional handling. This configuration was featured in the first STi production car, the 1989 Legacy RS Type RA, our first model built to order, a result of our many record-setting endurance trials. The first production car to feature STi in its name, the 1992 Legacy Touring Wagon STi, also featured this layout. Then, 2 years later, we created the STi version of the Impreza WRC Rally Champion, the legendary WRX Type RA STi. Then, in 1998, we introduced another legendary vehicle, the limited edition Impreza 2B STi. And 2 years later, in 2000, we launched our first top-tier S model, the S209, more power, less weight, and a big wing for maximum downforce. Sound familiar? For Subaru Technica International, the S model represents our highest level of engineering performance. In other words, it is our hero vehicle. Today, we are honored to present for the very first time a totally unique S series. The first S model available to the US market. A truly historic occasion. STi has handcrafted, tuned, and tested these limited edition cars. The S209 is the best vehicle STi has ever created, with the finished technology we have ever offered. here to tell you more, it is my pleasure to introduce my longtime friend and President and CEO of Subaru of America, Mr. Tom Dole.
Thank you, Rikawa-san, and good afternoon and happy New Year, everyone. Today, it is truly my pleasure to introduce an exciting Subaru first here in the USA. Our very first true S model will finally be arriving from our performance division, STi. But before we get to the reveal, we have a lot of great news to share. We are celebrating 10 years, a full decade of consecutive sales records. That is amazing and unique in this industry. Our new Forest and Ascent models are off to tremendous sales success. And we have a lot of great new products coming later this year. In fact, by this summer, almost our entire product lineup will be completely new. That's an entire lineup of new vehicles in just 3 years. But we haven't forgotten our history, even as we look forward. Our STi and our racing heritage is very important to us as a brand. In fact, everything you will see today has been done in the spirit of passion and performance. Now, to celebrate this proud heritage, we have just created new livery for our USA Rally and Rallycross cars. These are modern updates of our signature rally team look of the 1990s through the 2000s. And we're happy to preview the new Rallycross car for you today. Over here to my right, your left. Utilizing our classic rally colors, this new look accompanies the launch of Subaru Motorsports, a new organization within Subaru of America that combines Subaru Rally Team USA with our other rally motorsports activities like off-road racing, performance stunts, and other record-setting attempts. This new livery is a progressive, modern look, specially designed to represent the new Subaru Motorsports. In addition to an all-new look, we also have an all-new driver. Please welcome Scott Speed to the Subaru Rally Team family. Scott, stand up and check it out. And I have to say, Scott, I really like that name. With Scott on board, and with all the changes beneath that new livery, we are very excited for this season of American Rallycross. Now, back to the big news, the reason we are all here today. An STi S model is finally available to US enthusiasts, and they have always lusted for it. Something that has always been out of reach, something that real gearheads can only dream about. These dreams were fueled by 3 key components of the STi brand. Passionate people who have a love for motorsports, and ultimately, a passion to deliver specialty performance products that make their way to the street. Now, the people side of STi equation dates back to 1988 with the creation of Subaru Technica International's custom shop and factory in Japan. Here, a small team of dedicated STi designers and engineers crafted a series of legendary vehicles, including the 1998 WRX wide-body 22B STi. There are only 400 ever made, and we're proud to have one of only 2 in America here with us today. Over here to my left and your right. The 1998 22B Coupe was created to commemorate Subaru's 3rd consecutive FIA World Rally Championship. We're also pleased to have another legendary vehicle inspired by STi's early tuner and race shop heritage, the 2004 WRX STi. It was the first STi vehicle sold in the United States, launched with great fanfare right here in Detroit back in 2003. I should know, because I was here. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the legendary 2004 WRX STi. The 2004 WRX STi featured a 2.5-liter turbo flat-4, which delivered rally car-like performance and went head-on with the top street exotics at the time. Since the inception of our performance division back in the late 1980s, STi has won an impressive string of rally championships, including 3 consecutive World Rally Racing titles in 1995, 96, and 97, and 3 driver championships in 1995, 2001, and 2003. A few years later, STi turns its attention to circuit racing, like the Nürburgring 24-hour series and the Super GT, followed by the highly impressive US races, including X Games, Global Rallycross, and now American Rallycross. Racing performance is only one way to truly understand Subaru Technica International. Here's another. STi is organized in the performance hierarchy, or pyramid. At the foundation is accessory parts and factory-installed performance packages for our regular Subaru models. Above them are TS models. These are factory vehicles tuned by STi, providing upgrades in styling, handling, and braking. Above that is the STi model, with all the upgrades I just mentioned, but line installed with power and handling upgrades. And finally, at the top of the pyramid are the S models, featuring significant factory-installed STi upgrades in power, braking, and handling. In other words, S models represent the absolute best from Subaru Technica International. But pure S models have never been available in America until right now. Today, I am super excited to introduce the ultimate in STi performance, something enthusiasts have wanted for a very, very long time. Let's take a look.
They are often discussed in parking lots of car clubs. They are celebrated in online forums and in the dust clouds of rallies. The holy grails of the STi brand. The special STi models reserved only for the Japan market. The revered S models. The cars American enthusiasts have always wanted, but could only dream about. Built in Kido-Koyo, Japan, the small Subaru Motorsports Skunk Works custom shop and factory. The home of STi. Now from this humble, hidden workshop comes another historic benchmark. Tested and developed on the roads and racetracks of Japan. Germany. And the US. Here is where Hirakawa-san and Takatsu-san and the STi engineering team focused on the keys to better performance. All to develop the fastest STi ever. The best braking STi ever. The best handling STi ever. The most control over speed for any STi ever. Our latest achievement is everything STi has learned in rallycross, road racing, time attacks, and hill climbs. Even our legendary Nürburgring record-holding car.
sweet is this, huh? Isn't this a spectacular vehicle? Just look at it. The S209 is the fastest, the best braking, the best handling STi model ever made, and now it's finally here. It's available in two vibrant colors, WR Blue and Crystal White Pearl.
It also features exclusive new foil design with two new finishes. These 19-inch foil are wider ever, fitted to Subaru.
In terms of styling, check out the muscular front and rear fenders. The vehicle's wide arches give it a distinct, aggressive stance, along with its functional flared air ducts and carbon fiber roof.
STi S209 is an extraordinary product of custom craftsmanship, inside, also outside. Plus, it contains our most extreme race DNA today. A result, an enhanced EJ25 boxer engine has a large turbo, intercooler water spray, high flow injectors, and lightweight connecting rod. This new engine now delivers 341 horsepower. The new aerodynamics design created an additional 1G of grip.
We planned an extremely limited run, all exclusively for the US market. We are really pumped up about this new S209 because the S209 boosts the importance of STi to the Subaru brand and provides a true halo for us here in America. The estimated on sale date is late 2019. For today's introduction of this spectacular S209, Subaru America is off to another awesome start to this year. And stay tuned. We have a lot more coming your way this auto show season. Thank you all for coming today. Now please join Scott Speed, Hiro Kawasaki, and myself to get a first-hand look at the new spectacular and ultimate in STi performance now here in America, the S209.
Nanny, you need to get those wide fenders for your car.
Thanks. When you hit the unlock back, sorry. There you go. There we go. Good job. There we
It's not really for her son, just so you know. It's cute. Good job.
Thanks. Happy to accept. It's been the race cars.
Yeah. You have to look at historical pricing for S-Series.